Welcome back to Weld Educated. On today's episode, I'm going to be teaching you on a stick weld pipe to plate using a 60-13 electrode and why bending into a U shape is your best friend. Enough of me talking, let's get into the video. Imagine you're thinking, why bend it into a U shape or U form? Just imagine now, okay? So you've got a straight electrode. It's going to be harder to go around a pipe to plate than it would be using a misshapen stick electrode, a 60-13 will bend. There are other rods that will bend a little bit. I've tried it with 70-18. I only get so far and it just cracks and all the flux will snap off, or most of it. Or you'll be able to bend it halfway. One half will be okay. As you get to the other half, then good luck welding. Right, so going on now to my next tip. Let's go for the slope and tilt first. And this is overlooked. There's a lot of videos online and they're not explaining them to you correctly, and it really annoys me, so I'm going to explain to you correctly now. Your slope angle, okay, is the back and forth, okay? This is your slope angle, and what your slope angle does, okay, just imagine now we've got an arclet here. If we're too far up, what's going to happen is our slag is going to go in front of us. We know we do not want our slag going in front of us, because we're going to get a slag trap. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to flow inconsistently until we get our correct slope angle. Now, can you imagine if we had a really bad tilt angle now? So your tilt is up and down. This is your tilt angle. So can you imagine we had a really bad one at 90 degrees? Where's that aiming? That's aiming at the bottom of the plate. Imagine if we went too far down. That's aiming at the top. We want to be in the center of the joint. We want to make sure that we've got weld metal on the bottom and the top of the plate equally, and that's down to our speed and our travel speed to get it nice and equal. So what I recommend, and you can tweak it the more you go along and you'll get better at stick welding, 75 to 70 on your tilt angle and about 75, 70 on your slope angle, and try and keep that nice and consistent all the way along. We're using a T-joint for this exercise here because it's easier to explain to you. You know, a pipe to plate is round, but it's still a T-joint technically. So you're getting the same principles with a little bit of a fine adjustment as you go along. Now, going on to the ABC of welding, always be comfortable. Pay close attention to my body and my pinky and my thumb. I've got my pinky resting on the table, my thumb resting on my torch hand, and I'm just going around slowly pivoting. Like I said, I've got my rod bent as well, so I'm following my rod. I'm following the pipe around, going around nice and gently, making sure that I'm keeping my consistent speed, keeping my angle correct, and it's making it easier to go around then. Watch now as we go closer in. It looks so much slower looking at it from this view now, but what you want to be doing, okay, I'm using 80 amps, a 2.5 60-13 electrode, and look how close I am with my arc, okay? Arc distance is really important. Try it for yourself, go really, really close, and then just try to pull away gently until the arc, it balances out, okay? You can see it's not fluttering so much, it's not trying to die on you. And then by doing this, you can practice then which way's the wrong way and which way's the right way. I recommend 1.5 to just under 2 millimeters away you want to be from your base material to the tip of your welding electrode when your arc's going, okay? Probably the most important part of this video. Make sure, I can't stress this enough, that you're feathering back your stop starts and at the end of your weld, okay? Where you're tying into the end. I'll bring you a bit closer now so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Using a cutting disc, just go up and down, up and down, up and down, taking away any of that excess material. As you can see, I've done it already. But can you just imagine if that wasn't the case and we go to start here, pull back and start to weld? There's going to be a big bulb here and we're probably going to get a slag inclusion right here. Making sure that you're feathering back at your start and the finish of your weld where you tie into. You're making sure you penetrate not just into the bottom of the plate, but the top of the plate also. This is crucial. Make sure that you're doing it. Tip number 4, just enjoy it. Do not stress out. You're learning. Get things wrong and make them right. That's how you learn. If you've enjoyed this video, please, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon to stay up to date. Take care of yourself. Most importantly, take care of each other. Stay tuned.